The short note about fixing education. It is true that there is such a thing as higher education, but it is not taught in any school in the world. The idea of being taught is pretty weak to begin with. A real education is begotten by learning inside out. It has to start at a person's inner curiosities and move along their own constellation. It is rather strange to think that we can be taught externally from a bag of preset lectures. That is not at all how we really learn, and it is certainly not how we retain knowledge. Education as we have it today does little in the long run. Those of us who have memorized formulas and may actually use them from time to time at work still have been tricked, because underlying the formulas are important mechanisms that we should have learned first. Without knowing how formulas are constructed, we are mere operators, and that is not what real education is about. The authentic education that helps us rise higher is mostly about how to live as a great human being, how to get there book by book. This is something that can only be found in profound non-fiction. It takes millions of writers to eventually emerge a truly enlightening volume. An educational institution can't have the enlightening teachers the students need. And even the enlightened teachers that do find their way there can't enlighten forever. It is only the act of walking into the library full of all meaningful non-fiction books that can help the student find their own path through those books towards greatness. We have done so badly that the students now need to recover from stress caused by largely ineffective education that hands out worthless and fake grades. They need to be away from concrete buildings and rows of seats, from pre-selected subjects and threats of lifelong punishment, such as not being able to get into college due to a low GPA caused by wanting to comprehend and not memorize. This is not to say that college is a good idea. A school that is truly capable of enlightening its students is only a good idea. We may not have any of those today. Another terrible and unethical and very common threat is being held back a year, which in the mind of the younger student would permanently mark them as broken and late. The students now need hiking and camping adventures away from concrete jungles, so that the stress caused by ineffective education fades away, so that they may finally start inheriting from all the world's greatest books.